morning everyone. So let us start our class. So question number 1 we have completed, right? Okay, so before starting question number 2 we will discuss some property about square root. Okay, so you see the first property, you can say property 1 say if the number, write this property, okay, this property is very important for the rest of your life. If the number ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8, if the number ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8, then it is never a perfect square. If the number ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8, then it is never a perfect square. Say for example, if I write a number, say 42. Now this number ends with what? Ends with 2. Since it ends with 2, then it is never a perfect square. Okay, directly we can write the answer. Say a number I have written 7, 6, 4, 2, 1, 3, 7. Now since this number ends with what? With the digit what? 7. Then it is never a perfect square. 100% it is never a perfect square. See, so a doubt may arise now that okay, 2, 3, 7, 8, if it ends, then it is not a perfect square. What about the other numbers? What if it ends in 5? Then it is a perfect square or what? Then you keep in mind this thing. Nohuar guarantee আছে দে, হোৱাৰ কোনো guarantee নাই. মানে মই কথাটো কি ক'ব বিচাৰিছো, যদি নাম্বাৰটো 2, 3, 7, 8 ত এন্ড হয় তেতিয়াহলে ডেফিনেটলি ইট ইজ নট এ পারফেক্ট স্কয়ার. বাট যদি এন্ড নহয় তেতিয়াহলে কি হ'ব? যদি সাপোজ 4 ত এন্ড হৈ যায় 44, তেতিয়া কোনো গ্যারান্টি নাই, পারফেক্ট স্কয়ার হ'বও পাৰে, পারফেক্ট স্কয়ার নহ'বও পাৰে. সো 64, এতিয়া যেনেকৈ 64 কি হয়? 64 perfect square হয়, 8 8 যা কি হয় 64, বাট আকৌ 44 আকৌ perfect square নহয়, তো এটো 4 দি এন্ড হৈছে, এটো 4 দি এন্ড হৈছে. সো এইবিলাকৰ কি হয় কোনো গ্যারান্টি নাই. Understood? There is no guarantee for such numbers. If it ends in the other digits, say 1, say 4, say 5, say 6, say 9, say 0, then there is no guarantee for those numbers. Understood? But if it ends in 2, 3, 7 or 8, then it is 100% it is not a perfect square. So let us move to the next property. Property 2. If the number ends with odd number of zeros, if the number ends with odd number of zeros, then it is never a perfect square. See, if I write a number, say 46, and it ends with what? Odd number of zeros. How many zeros are there at the end? Not at the middle, okay? Not at the middle. See, in the end, how many zeros are there? 1 zero is there. And 1 is what? 1 is a odd number. So, it will never be a perfect square. Say, for example, a number is there 7, 7, 4, 6, 2, 0, 0, 0. So, how many zeros are there at the end? 3 zeros are there. Which is what? An odd number. Which is an odd number. So, it will never be a what? Perfect square. See, 4, 0, 6, 0, 0. 7 more 0. Now, how many zeros are there? Don't count this 0, okay? This 0 is in the middle. If a number ends with odd number of 0, in the ending position you will see. In the last position, how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. Again, it is an odd number. So, this type of numbers which ends with odd number of zeros will never be what? Perfect square. Understood? Okay. So then what if the number ends with even number of zeros? Will they be perfect square? Say 4, 4, 0, 0. Say 100. Say 200. So see, 100 is definitely a perfect square. 10 10 is 100. So 2 zeros are there, even zeros are there. It is a perfect square. But over here you see 200. 2 zeros are there, but 200 is not a perfect square. This is a perfect square, but this is not a perfect square. So that means what? Again, same thing. Nuhuar guarantee ase, huar কোনো guarantee নাই. যদি অডত এন্ড হয় তেতিয়াহলে 100% শিওর নহয়, it is never a perfect square. নোহোৱাৰ কাৰণে 100% guarantee আছে, but হোৱাৰ কোনো guarantee নাই. Then you have to find by either by prime factorization method or by what? Division method. Understood? So you cannot say if there are even number of zeros, then you cannot say that whether it will be a perfect square. Then you have to apply the method of prime factorization or by division method. Okay, understood? But if it has odd number of zeros, then 100% it is never a perfect square. Okay, property 3. Till for today I will give only what? For today's class only 3 property I will give. Okay, in the next exercise again we will continue this property. So you, if you want, you keep one page blank. Okay, so all the properties I will give in that page only. Okay, today only 3 properties. In the next exercise and in the next exercise the property will keep on coming. Okay, so property 3, the square of an even number is what? Even. The square of an odd number is what? Odd. Understood? If you square an even number, you will always get what? Even number. Say 2 square is what? 4. 2 is an even number. 4 is also an even number. If you square 16, 16 is an even number. 16 square is what? 256. So that will also be an even number. Understood? If you square an odd number, say 7, 7 square is what? 49. 7 is an odd number. 49 is also an odd number. If you square 11, 11 is an odd number. 11 square is how much? 121. That is also an odd number. Understood? So if you square an even number, the result will be an even number, and if you square an odd number, the result will be an odd number. Understood? So for today these 3 properties. First property, if the number ends with 2 3 7 8, 2 3 7 or 8, then it will never be perfect square. If the number ends with odd number of zeros, then it will never be perfect square. And the square of an even number is even, the square of an odd number is odd. Okay, question number 2. Which of the following are squares of the even number? Just now I have given the property. Okay, question number 2. Number 1, what is there? 324, 529, 625, 6561, 5476, 4489, 40. So what we have learned from property 3, that the square of an even number will only be what? Even. Which of the following numbers are squares of an even number? So if it is even, now this is an even number, what? 4 is there, right, at the end. So this is an even number. So if it is an even number, its square will also be what? Even number. So this is correct. It is an odd number, so its square will not be an even number. Square of an odd number is what? Odd. So this we cannot take, right? This is an odd number, you cannot take. This is an odd number, you cannot take. This is an even number, 6 is there. So yes, the square of this number will be what? An even number. This is an odd number, the square of this number will be an odd number. This is an even number, the square of this number will be what? An even number. So this way, simple thing, use the property, you will get the answer. Okay, question number 3. Show that 1300 is not a perfect square. We have to show what? We have to show that 1300 is not a perfect square. Okay, so let us use prime factorization method then. question number 3. We have to show what? The 1300 is not a perfect square. Okay, no problem. 0 is there at the end. Okay, so start with 2 if you want. 2 even number, na? 0 is there means what? It is an even number. So if it is an even number, start with 2. 2 6 ja 12, 13, 2 5 ja 10, and then 0. Again 0, so again by 2. 2 3 ja 6, 2 2 ja 4 5, 2 5 ja 10. Now it is not divisible by 2 anymore, okay, because 5 has came. So if it is 5, then it is divisible by what? 5 definitely. Okay. So 5, 6 ja 30. Then 2 and 5 is 25. 5 5 ja is how much? 25, isn't it? 5 6 ja 30, 31, 32. 2 and 5 is 25. 5 5 ja 25. Okay. Then again 5 is there. So 5, 1 ja 5, 6, 15. 5 3 ja 15. 5 13 ja is how much? 65, isn't it? So I can say that therefore 1300 is equal to what? 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into what? 13. So now the 2 is in pair, the 5 is in pair, but this 13 is what? Single. They are so right. Thus 1300 is not a perfect what? Square. So thus 1300 is not a perfect square. So this way, simple prime factorization method you do, you will get the answer. Okay. So let us move to question number 4. Question number 4 is very important. This type of question like question number 4 and question number 5, you will get in next exercise also. You will get in after that exercise also. These questions are there. Okay. So there is a high percentage of chance that this type of question will come in your exam. Okay. Question number 4. By which number should each of the following numbers be multiplied to get a perfect square? Means what it is said. See, whatever number is given in the question, nothing is a perfect square. Okay. That's why the question is said what? By which number the following number. Say question number 1 is what? Number 4, number 1. 7776. So the question is what? Definitely this is not a perfect square. The question is what? By which number you will multiply this number so that it will become a perfect square. Understood? So how to solve this type of question? First step, you have to break by what? Prime factorization method. Say for example, we have got one like that. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. Suppose this is a number. Okay, we have solved by prime factorization method and we have got this one. Okay. Now you see, this 2 is in pair, this 3 is in pair, this 7 is not in pair, right? So definitely this is what? This is not a perfect square. Now the question is, by which number you will multiply this so that it will become a perfect square? So clearly I can see that 7 is what? 7 is single. If there would have been one more 7, then it would have been what? A perfect square. Say if it was like that, 2 into 2, 3 into 3 and 7 into 7, then what we would have said? That yes, pair, it is a perfect square. So by which number you will multiply this so that it becomes a perfect square? 7 is single, right? So you have to multiply by what? 7. So like this we have to solve this question. Whichever digit will be single, that is your answer. Understood? Okay, let us try then. 7776. 7776. Okay. Even number. 2 3 ja 6. 7 17 2 8 ja 16. 17 2 8 ja 16. 17 2 8 ja 16. Okay. Again even number. 2 1 ja 2. 3. Okay, 18, 2 9 ja 18, 2 4 ja 8, 2 4 ja 8, 1 9 4 4, 2 8 ja 16, sorry, 2 9 ja 18, 19, 2 7 ja 14, 2 2 ja 4, 2 4 ja 8, 9, 17, 2 8 ja 16, 17, 2 6 ja 12, keep on doing, 2 to 4, 2 4 8, 2 3 6, 243. Now this is not an even number, so it is not divisible by 2. So check by 3. How to check by 3? Add the digits. 2 plus 4 plus 3. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So this number is also divisible by 3. 3 8 ja 24. 3 1 ja 3. 81 again. 8 plus 1, 9. So it is divisible by 3. 3 2 ja 6. 7 8. 2 and 1, 21. So 3 7 ja 21. 3 9 ja 27. And then what? 3 3 ja is what? 9. So we have factorized this one. Okay. So now what I can write? That therefore 7 7 7 6 is equal to what? 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 and what? 5. So pair it. This is one pair, this is another pair, this 2 is what? Single. One pair, this 3 is what? Single. So by what should we multiply this one? So you see this 2 is single. If one more 2 would have been there, then okay, good. This 3 is also in single. So we would have needed one more 3. So I had 2 single ase, so yet arveta 2 lagile hetan. Yet 3 single ase, so yet arveta ki lagibo? 3 lagibo, buji pala? Yet 2 single ase, so arveta 2 dorkar ase, yet 3 single ase, arveta 3 dorkar ase. So total kiman dorkar ase? Eta 2, arveta 3. Total kiman? Total 3 2 ja, total 6 dorkar ase, 6. So what should we multiply? So yet eta 2 dorkar ase, yet eta 3 dorkar ase. 2 3 ja, total ki? Ki koloma? Whatever number will be single, whatever digit will be single, that digit will be needed. 2 is single, 3 is single, so 2 3 ja 6. So 6 should be what? Multiplied. So what? 6 should be multiplied. Understood? This is the way you will solve. Okay. Okay, let us do one more question. 3 4 6 8. See, prime factorization method is the most important thing. Okay. Rest the question is very simple. You should know how to do prime factorization method. If you can do prime factorization method, then problem solved. Most of the question is easy for you. Okay. And I hope you have remembered from 1 square to 30 square. Because you see in the prime factorization method, you will get some numbers. If you have not memorized those numbers, then you will be in very trouble. You will see, you will get. Okay. In homework when I will give, and if you have not memorized, you will be definitely in trouble in homework. You see. So 3 4 6 8. What number should we multiply? At first you prime factorize this one. 8 is their even number. 2 1 ja 2 3, 2 7 ja 14, 2 3 ja 6, 2 4 ja 8. Again 4 is there. 2 8 ja 16. 2 8 ja 16, 17 13. 2 6 ja 12. 2 7 ja 14. 867. Now this is not divisible by 2. So check for 3. 8 plus 6 is how much? 14, right? 8 plus 6 is how much? 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 8 plus 6 plus 7 is how much? 21. 21 is divisible by 3. So this is also divisible by 3. 3 2 ja 6. 7 8. 26. 3 8 ja 24. 25 26. 27. 3 9 ja 27. 289. Now by what 289 goes? Check. 289. Now the problem comes. Now the student will check by 3. That 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. 19 is not divisible by 3. The next by 5. There is no 0. There is no 5. So next by 7. Then by 11. Then by 13. Then the next prime number 17. And your exam, your time is wasting and your time is wasting. This question will carry hardly 2 marks. Okay. 2 marks. And if the question is very difficult, then maximum 3 marks. And how much time you will waste? 10 minutes to 15 minutes. just to find the number. And those students who have memorized that square number from 1 to 30, they will do what? Directly what? See, this was the problem. 289. It is only divisible by what? 17 into 17. You check. 17 ja. 7 7 ja 49. 4. 7 1 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 17. 9, 8, 2, 289. By 13 also you will not get. By 11 also you will not get. By 7 also you will not get. So you will keep on wasting your time, okay? So that's why memorize or you will die in the exam. Because if I set a difficult question, a number which is divisible by say 13, say 23, say 29, if I give that kind of question, you see, if you have not memorized, you will not be able to solve the question. Okay. So 17. Now 17 is a prime number, so no need to do more, okay? So therefore, 3, 4, 6, 8 will be equal to what? 2 into 3 into 17 into 17. So now clearly you see 2 is in pair, 17 is in pair. So what is single? 3. So one more 3 was required, right? So 3 should be what? Multiplied. So 3 should be what? Multiplied, okay? Okay, so question number 3, 4, 5, 6. These questions are also similar. You only have to do what? This prime factorization method. After that you know na how to do. Whatever number will be single, that number should be what? Multiplied. Say one just this one I am giving now. Say 2 into 3 into 3 into 3, 7 into 7 into 7 into 11. So no need 11. Say another 2. Okay. So what number should we multiply? This 2 is in pair. This 2 is what? Single. This 3 is in pair. This 3 is single. This 7 is in pair. This 7 is in what? Single. So what number should we multiply? 2, 3, 7. Means 2 into 3, 6. 6, 7 ja 42. So what should be multiplied? 42 should be multiplied. So this way you have to do. Say one more 7 is there. Then this 7 is also in pair. Then what should be multiplied? 2 is single, 3 is single. So 2, 3 ja 6 should be multiplied. Say one more 2 is there. Then this 2 is in pair. And this 2 is in pair. Then what should we multiply? 3 should be multiplied. So understood? This part is very easy. Only you have to do what? Factorization. So question number 3, 4, 5, 6 is your homework. You practice factorization method. If you have problem, your doubt will be cleared. And if you are unable to do the homework, you can send me in WhatsApp that this question I was not able to do. In the next video, I will solve the question. Okay. So try question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, question number 6. And if you find problem, you have to memorize from 1 square to 30 square. Believe me, or else you will die. Okay, so question number 3, 4, 5, 6, you will try. You will send me your photos of your homework. Okay, I will check. And if you are unable to do, don't worry. In the next video only, I will definitely solve those questions. Don't worry that one. Okay, don't copy from your friends. Okay, don't copy the homework from your friends. If you are not able to do, you are not able to do. Okay, try to improve. Okay, don't copy. Question number 5. By which number should each of the following numbers be divided to get a perfect square? Also find the number. Okay, sorry. One part I have not done. Also find the number whose square is the new number. One part I have not done. So again I have to do this one. I hope you have left some space. Okay, one more part. The last part I have not done. Also find the number whose square is the new number. I forgot to read the question till the last. So say question number 2 again I am doing. 3, 4, 6, 8. One last part is remaining over here. Okay. 2 1 ja 2. Okay, one thing you do. Today you just do the factorization method and what should be multiplied. You keep little bit. Okay, I am doing. Wait, forget about it. 2 1 ja 2, 3, 2 7 ja 14, 2 3 ja 6, 2 4 ja 8. Done. 2 8 ja 16, 17, 13, 2 6 12, 13, 2 7 14. Okay, then this is by 3, 3 2 6, 7 8 26, 3 24, 3 27, and then what? 17, 17 289. So what will be the answer? Therefore 3 4 6 8 is equal to what? 2 into 2 into 3 into 17 into 17. So 3 is single. So what should we multiply? 3 should be what? Multiplied. Understood? Done. First part done. There is one more part in this question. I forgot to read that part. So question number 1. If you have no space leaving, then you have to cut the question. Okay, again you have to do this one. And if you have space, then you are lucky. So see 3 4 6 8. This question is still you have to do. Okay, see the last part of the question. Also find the number whose square is the new number. This one you have not done. Now, okay, 3 should be multiplied. If we multiply 3, then also find the number whose square is the what? New number. Understood? Also find the number whose square is the new number. Say for example, say I know that 12 is not a perfect square. Suppose, okay, say 12 is not a perfect square. So what is the prime factorization of 12? 2 into 2 3 is 6, 2 is 12, isn't it? 4 3 is 12. Clear? So what should we multiply? 3 should we multiply. We will write what? The 3 should be what? 3 should be multiplied. Okay. Now also find the number in this question whose square is the new number. Say if I multiply now 3, 12 3 will be what? 12 3 is what? 36. 12, if I multiply 3 with 12, if I multiply 3 should be multiplied. Na? So if I multiply 3, I will get what? 36. So what is the square root of 36? The square root of 36 is what? 6. 6 6 is 36. So also find the number whose square is the new number. So what is the number? 6. Because 6 square is what? 36. 36 is the new number. Also find the number. Your answer will be 6. Means the square root. You have to find the square root. Your answer is 6. Whose square if you do, you will get what? You will get the new number. Okay, so let us now do for this question. So what? 3 should be multiplied. Okay, so 3 should be multiplied. Now, what if we multiply 3? Okay, now 3 4 6 8 into 3. If I multiply 3, no need to multiply this one. Okay, your answer is not this one. Your answer is the square root. See in that question, the example I have given, 36 is not the answer. Your answer is what? 3. Oh, sorry, your answer was 6. Okay, so 12 into 3 was easy, so I have done 36. But this will be difficult, na? It will waste your time in the exam. So no need to multiply this. This is not your answer. So what you will do? See, this is equal to 3 4 6 8 is how much? 3 4 6 8 is this much. 3 4 6 8 is how much? This much, this much. So you write this much. 2 into 2 into 3 into 17 into 17. 3 4 6 8 is this much. Into what? 3. So you write here into 3. Understood? Clear? 3 4 6 8 into 3, no need to do. Just this is 3 4 6 8. So with this what? Into 3. Okay. So then you see again now. Therefore, square root of 3 4 6 8 into 3. This will be equal to what? Square root of 2 into 2 into 3 into 17 into 17 into 3. Understood? Like what was the square root of 36? 6. So we have to find what? The square root. This is not your answer. From here the square root will be your answer. So see, from this 2, 1 2 will come out. So now you have to find the square root. Okay. Remember, from 2 items, 1 item will come out. From 2 items, 1 item will come out from the root. Okay. See, from this 217, 117 will come out from this root. From this 2, 3, 1, 3 will come out from the root. So what is your answer? Your answer is 17 2 ja 34. 34 3 ja is how much? 4 3 ja 12, 1 3 3 ja 9, 10, 102. So your answer is how much? 4 3 ja 12, 1 second, 102. So also find the number whose square is the new number. So what is the number? 102 is the number whose square is this new number. This new number. Understood? So the first part of the question, what should we multiply? 3 should be multiplied. Second part of the question, so the second part of the question, that also find the number after multiplication. This is multiplication. After multiplication, also find the number whose square is this new number. So you have to find what? This square root. Understood? This is the way to find the square root. No need to multiply this one. Okay. Simply this into 3 you write, and with this what you will do? Into 3 you do. And why I have multiplied 3? Because 3 should be multiplied. If your answer will be 7 should be multiplied, then you write 7 should be multiplied. If your answer is 6 should be multiplied, then you multiply 6 over here, and over here also what? Like that. Understood? Okay. So you try question number 1. Question number 1 also you have to do in this way. Okay. What should be multiplied in question number 1? 6 should be multiplied, right? So you multiply 6. What you will do? You will multiply 6. In question number 1, what you will multiply? You will multiply 6. So equal to, over here also what you will multiply? 6. But don't multiply 6 like this way. 3 in 3 there is no problem. But in 6 there is one problem. What? You don't multiply 6 like that. You multiply 6 like this. 2 into 3. This is the trick. Okay. Do not multiply 6 directly. How you will multiply? 2 into 3. You break the 6. Understood? Others process same. From 2 items, from 2 numbers, or from 2 digits, 1 digit will come. From 2 digit, 1 digit will come. From 217, 117 will come. Understood? So this way you will do. You will get the answer. And if you are unable to do, then in the next class I will solve. Okay. So today we will stop here. Try the prime factorization method. Whatever will be single over here, that should be multiplied. Understood? And after that you have to find what? This square root. This question is very important. So don't worry. If you are not able to do it, in the next class I will continue. Okay. So try question number 3, 4, 5 and 6. And also question number 1 is half done, right? Question number 1 you complete at first. Okay. You will send me the notes, okay, for checking purpose. Thank you.